Good afternoon to all. Myself Keshav. I will discuss about characteristic feature of V0 layer observed by radio science experiment on board Akasuki spacecraft. Basic geometry of radio science experiment is shown in the schematic diagram. Here spacecraft sending X-band radio signal which passing through the planetary atmosphere and reaching as the ground station. Signal is recorded at Indian Deep Space Network, India and Udusa Deep Space Center, Japan, depending upon the visibility of the signal. While passing through the planetary atmosphere, signals suffer bending and hence change in the observed Doppler. This change in observed Doppler due to planetary atmosphere we are calling it the frequency residual. Using this frequency residual, the vertical profile of atmospheric parameter and electron density profile of ionosphere could be obtained. We are interested in Venusian ionosphere. One of the observed profile is shown in the figure, this black curve. If we take total available solar UV radiation over Venus and form Chapman profile, we can see that it is representing the V2 peak. Here this green curve. V2 peak is the main feature of the Venus ionosphere. Similarly, V1 peak is represented by the production due to solar soft X-ray radiation. If we combine these two Chapman profile and include the ion chemistry, we can model the Venus ionosphere for this given profile between 120 to 160 km altitudes. The region above 160 km altitude is dominated by the different dynamic processes. We are calling it a V3 layer or sporadic or diffusion layer. And now come to the region below 120 km is the interest of this study. If we take the difference of this observed profile and model profile, we will get a layer. Now question is that whether this such a layer is localized for given latitude or observed at the particular solar zenith angle, then answer is no. We are observing the enhancement in density at different solar zenith angle and at a different latitude. Here a clear enhancement in density could below 120 km altitude could be observed in both profiles. But this enhancement in density is not very uniform. It's one can see it's scattered. Now another interesting observation is the presence of such layer during low solar zenith angle at near equator and in the northern hemisphere. Why this is interesting? Because at the lower solar zenith angle, photo production of ion will be the maximum. So background ionization will be the more. Presence of such layer is a very difficult, but still we are getting a lace-like structure below the 120 km altitude. The one of the unique observation is the presence of such layer after post-sunset condition. We are observing an enhancement in density at 120 km altitude, as we can see here. So with main peak at 140 km, now the question arises whether the peak at 120 km is upshift of the lower peak of the 110 km or downshift of the V1 layer. Most probable answer of this question that the V1 layer cannot be presented during the night time because V1 layer is formed by the soft X-ray radiation which will be the absent after the post sunset condition. So possibility of uplifting of the V0 layer up to the 120 kilometer is the more. So further, if we can see, when the solar zenith angle is increasing, the peak density is decreasing, and hence the peak at 120 kilometer is dominating. So now question is remaining, what causing the enhancement in the density at 120 kilometer? So coming to the summary of this observation, we observed a layer below 120 kilometer altitude which peak about 113 plus minus 4 kilometer during daytime. The possible reason of presence of such a layer could be the meteoric origin, which was modeled by the Molina et al. 2008. They have shown that the possibility of meteoric ion layer in between 120 to 130 kilometer altitude. Our nighttime observation is matching with the lower limit of this predicted value. So, but daytime it's not matching what were modeled by the what were predicted by the Molina et al. So, and similar observation of the meteor of the layer is observed by the Venus Express, and their observation were limited between confined between 50 to 90 degrees solar zenith angle due to their polar orbit, and they were concluded of its meteoric origin. So, but Akashoki observing such a layer at all the solar zenith angle at different latitudes due to the presence of this, although this is the sporadic in nature, but presence of at all the solar zenith angle at different latitude, we are naming it as a V0 layer by taking the analogy as a D layer in Earth ionosphere. Thank you.